Well, here we are again. Welcome to good character design as well. Just like before, I'm going to tell you why I make these kinds of videos. I want to point out the good or bad characters in films or TV shows. The reason I call it GCD, or good character design, is because I want to focus on how the character is good and how it's developed before the end of the film. What is before and during the film, and sometimes after the film. What goes on in their lives off the screen since they live in their own little world. I don't think I've done a good enough job before, but I will put some more effort than before to flesh out these characters in the series. After all, that's the point of this. Also, the design part of what I'm saying refers to that the way the character functions in the product was no accident. Well, at least up to a point. After all, when someone acts, the expressions may lead someone to think differently than what was intended. Or when someone goes off script, but the filmmakers keep it in because the director liked it. I want to focus on the good design part, the people who put their heart and soul into making the character complex, strengths and weaknesses of the character because of the human condition. Even with characters that aren't human, there are still emotions and have wants and needs. Plus, they were made by a human, if you want to go meta. Anyway, let's get started with this episode after this little introduction. Today I want to look at someone from one of my favorite films. The priest with broken faith, but his soul is saved by the end. The religious psychologist, Father GCD Karras, from the movie The Exorcist. Okay, let's set up some ground rules for this video because I don't want people to get confused. I won't be using references other than the ones from the movie itself. Nothing from the book or original case that the book was based on. The only references I will be using other than the movie itself is what's relevant in the real world. Also, I'm using the extended edition of the Exorcist movie. This is the final version of the film and gives more context of characters. This includes Father Karras, which we are talking about, of course. In addition, the clips I will be using will probably from reaction channels to avoid copyright, so bear with me.